and
Teal. Duval.
You know what it is, man. You're locked in the Third and Teal where they keep it real. And if you don't know, you're going to learn today. Third and Teal, baby, and I'm out. Let's go.
What happened?
What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't. Nothing. I ain't hear the thing going in. The intro.
Oh, yeah, it went.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine went.
Okay. Maybe in something on my end. But okay.
Well,
You know what, Duval? I'm gonna have to start pre-typing my
Jags.
comment.
oh, see, I like on this layout too. It doesn't block anybody for the comments. We can just have them. They kind of updated that a little bit. Heck yeah. Well, y'all know what time it is. Third and Teal on a Friday, and yeah, we chilling, man. It's a good time to be a Jaguar right now. At least I think so, personally. You know, it's oh, let me go tall, not a regular. Perfect. All right, sweet. Yeah,
There
I
you
should
go.
read that too. That was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, got y'all on here as always. Trevor and Eric. Trevor, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. I'm ready to put some belt to ass on Daniel Jones, man. Man, damn, it's about time to get hype in this bitch.
Oh, lost Eric. Well,
Man down.
yeah, I think we're gonna have.
Man
I think we're
down.
gonna have Daniel Jones hobbling for his life.
And if
but-
we don't, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, man, it's
I'm gonna be big mad.
Oh, there he is. What up, Eric?
I'm back.
Welcome back. How you
What's up?
doing?
I'm back. I'm back.
I'm doing, man. I'm doing. It's exciting. But I do have a question to ask before we get into the games and stuff. But I'll wait after the introductions, then I ask the question.
Yeah, no, that's the introductions, man. What's your question?
Oh, okay. Here it is. Check it out. All right, the Jags are 8-4, right? Now, if nothing else goes our way and we end up losing out, which I know we're not, would you still consider this season a success?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it would be discouraging that we fell apart down the stretch after we've been getting better each week recently. But, I mean, we still won double the games we won last year. We saw the coaching staff can be confident even in tough situations. I think it's Trevor, can you, like, unplug or replug your mic or something? It's like you just unplug your headset?
Because it's trying to pull through both of them.
Oh, yeah, because it's, like, beeping. I think it's on your standalone right now.
It is. Yeah.
All right, what about now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You just turn off, like, background noise or something? You switch to the headset.
I have background noise been on.
Huh. I don't know what you did, but you sound better now.
Yeah, it does.
All we
I
can
did.
hear is that beautiful voice. There we go.
Okay.
Well, you know, Robert, I will say, I mean, we are number 4, or no, I think we're number 1 for yards against the run right now. And we're number 4 in turnovers. So really, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is a little bit better than any back we've played this year, I will say, but we've actually done a lot better than recent years against stopping the run.
Well, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is not just better than any back we face. He's the best back in football this year. So I get the cause for your concern, Robert. But you want to know what the great thing about this week is, Robert? And you're going to be the only person I love to tell this to. Walker Little ain't fucking playing. I don't give a damn about nothing else.
That is a true fact. That is a true fact.
Walker Little ain't playing. All is right in the world.
Yeah.
So have they already said Van Lanen's going to start there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I was about to say
Okay.
I haven't seen that myself.
Yeah.
But.
In fact, I just read it just before we came on the air. I read that Cole
Honestly,
Van is going to start there.
I wouldn't have mind them putting Millum there and see if we got a left tackle in him.
That
Honestly.
was my thought.
You know what
he played in college.
Yeah, but they consider him a guard.
I know they do. I'm just saying, like, it
Yeah.
just feels like. I mean, I get they consider him a guard, and he probably projects better as a guard. But there's been a couple guys in the past that they projected as a guard, and they played tackle, and they played at a high level.
True.
True. I mean, So I don't know. That's just something where it's like I wish they would, but at the same time, like I understand that like Van Lanen is a proven vet. You know, I mean, he's not like
He's a
which
something.
I don't know how. I mean, if you think he's good enough to play anywhere on the O line, why has he not been starting over Walker Little anyways? But
That's my thought.
that is a good question. But then again, if he goes down, then you stuck with Walker Little.
That's
what's
and
the
Walker
difference?
Walker Little may not be as versatile either. You ever thought about that?
But I mean, if he goes down, what's going to happen? We start Walker Little again?
Yeah,
we're already starting him.
I know exactly. I see your point, Trevor, but I'm just making a point as well.
I think this year has shown us, or shown at least the coaching staff, that Walker Little is not the future at left tackle. I think that I know Baselli liked him when he came in because he's a prototypical left tackle. He's 6'7", 323 pounds, 313 pounds, whatever he is. He's that prototypical athletic tackle. And he talked about him when he first got here. And he's got great bend for a blah 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 for a 6'7" guy, and
he
coming off of an ACL tear and blah 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 blah. And then we're sitting here and it's like, yeah, but like he got a whole lot of bend and a whole lot of break is the problem.
Right.
You can bend all you want, but if you break at the end of the day, you're still breaking.
Well, even on the plays he don't break, he bends right in the way.
That's like I told old Jeff the other day in the group chat.
Right.
You're used to being a shark, and now you're a suckerfish. And some people love the suckerfish, and the suckerfish is their favorite fish in the tank. They still suck. I'm just saying. That's probably one of the best analogies I've ever come up with.
Okay.
Off rip. It's been 5 minutes. It's been 6, 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes.
Fuck the Colts. It's Colts hate week, baby.
Shoot. Hate week every week.
I ain't even with no gay shit today. That's just Colts hate week, baby. Colts suck.
I don't even like the way that went. All right.
Nah.
Oh.
That's crazy.
The Colts.
Yeah, the Colts. Yeah, but we'll see. Walker Little, he's out with the concussion.
He's ass.
I wonder how many people cheered. I mean, I know we don't like for players to get hurt, but when they saw he maybe not return the game because of the concussion, I wonder how many people actually good.
I did. I know I did. I was like, oh, thank God we might have a chance. Hot damn.
Man, Lord. Because I thought about that too. I'm like, okay, things may get better. Let's see who they're gonna put in. Yeah. But we'll wish no harm on Walker Little.
No, of course not. I didn't want him to get hurt for him to not start. I wanted them to just not start him. I didn't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
Actually, I said at the beginning of the season, I remember saying it. I hate to say this, but it's going to take him blowing his knee out or somebody knocking him in the head to get him out of the game. And unfortunately, that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Robert says Walker needs an Allen Jr. mentality, and he ain't got that dog in him.
Yeah, what gave that away? He getting bullied by nobodies. Hell yeah, he ain't got that dog in him. He get dog walked by every damn dude that steps in front of him.
Larry Allen Jr. was also huge. Like Walker Little's tall. Larry Allen was huge.
Yeah, but but Larry Allen did have that dog in him too, though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying,
yeah, buddy.
That motherfucker stepping on the field to my girl. It's crazy. I don't know, but to go back to the point, I guess to get refocus a little bit, Robert, we do need to get pressure, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like Josh Allen is having the resurgence that everybody's thinking he is. I really don't. I think he just feasted on a really, really bad O-line and a quarterback that holds the ball way too long. I don't think he just had some monster game and he's back to form because he's never been that guy. That's really the thing is I don't understand where all these Josh Allen is back things are coming from. He's never been that guy. The only times he's ever had monster games is on quarterbacks that hold the ball too long and on terrible linemen. It is not. He's never been that guy against any competent level of offensive line play, ever. So we are
That's
going to
true.
have our hands full getting pressure. I think we need BJ Green. BJ Green need to be on the field as much as BJ Green can stand to be on the field because he's mean. That dude
Yeah.
means it. When he puts
Yeah, he
somebody in the
does.
dirt, he means it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I mean, much as you don't like it, sucks to suck because that dude's one of the meanest dudes we got on the line right now. I don't care what nobody says.
Mm-hmm.
NFL says he's got the most pressure somehow. But Robert, that's what we talk about here on the show every week though. You got actual football watchers, people that watch the game, and then you got stat score watchers that just watch what comes up in the stat box after the game and don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody across the league right now is celebrating his resurgence because he got a lot of pressures, and he does get
Yeah.
there, but he doesn't finish. And it's like I say every week. I feel like honestly, I should have a sign, one here that says pressures don't really matter, and one here that says offensive lines determine quarterback play. I should have a sign here and here, so that
We're gonna
way
work
it's
on
just established. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on it. I'm looking into that today. I promise you.
that.
So that being said, though, no, I don't. I mean, yeah, he's got pressures, but what did they account for? What did they do?
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
did jack shit for nothing. I mean, for real. I don't care that he's getting pressures. I want sacks.
Yes. I mean, he can get pressure, and the quarterback still throw a dime 30 yards down the field. But if
And
you
as a
take
matter of
that
fact,
pressure and turn
that's
that
what they
pressure into
do
sacks, yeah, turn it into
every
sacks, and he's not throwing the ball.
time. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But he shows up on a pressure. You're like, oh, okay, he's getting there. No, he ain't. The ball's going 45 yards down the field on some broken covers because it took him 5 minutes to get back there.
Mm-hmm. Right. So,
fuck that pressure shit. Fuck that bullshit made up stat.
that's where stats can be misleading. And like you said, a lot of fans are stat watchers, so they'll be like, yeah, he's back. No, he was never there, number one. And
Yep. I
when
think
you go
even
up against when you
oh,
go up
my bad.
against when you go up against a lineman that's not on your level, you're supposed to beat him. You're supposed to get to the quarterback. I mean, but let's see how you go when you go up against the prime, the top dogs in the league, offensive linemen. What you doing then? That's when we need you to perform.
We've seen it, and he doesn't do anything.
Right. So
Isaiah said it best though.
What's that?
He's never meant to be a premier one, edge one.
Mm.
He's a top of the line edge 2 and a bottom of the pack edge 1.
I can see that. I can see that.
I mean, Isaiah's been saying it to us forever, and honestly, he's right, 100%. Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on, man? Welcome in.
Welcome,
What's up, big dog?
VA. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
We're getting out there, boys. We're getting out there. You hear that?
but this week he needs to show up. He needs to put Daniel Jones. I mean, Daniel Jones not going to be that damn mobile enough, but not that damn mobile. So I mean, there's no excuse. He needs to go to work. He needs to go to work. Now, will Josh Hines Island do that? We don't know because we got a good idea what may happen. He'll get a lot of pressure, but then the quarterback steps up in the pocket and throws a dime down the field, and that's what we don't want. So, but Eric Armstead should be back. I think they was carrying him and questioning him, so that should help a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, boys.
Because a lot of Josh Hines Island sacks come from somebody running the quarterback into him, not like he really gets there. You know what I mean? So we'll see. What you about to say, Trevor? I'm sorry.
You're good, brother. So it's been a minute since I looked at some of the comments we done had. The only one that I really want to notate right now is from a guy named Jag in Texas, right?
Okay.
He says we can pay Spencer Rattler $1 million a year to do what Trevor does for $55 million.
I saw that.
Yeah, I think not.
Duval since '95. My grandparents' best season tickets and go jerseys for Christmas.
Oh yeah, no, that's not happening.
Hey, heck yeah, deep balls.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, no.
I pleasantly responded, absolutely horrible take.
I'm thinking they were just being sarcastic. Maybe that's what it was, right?
You want to think that, you really do, until you see some of
Yeah,
the comment sections on all the like the Jaguars media posts and stuff like that, and you're like, brother, my brother, please, for the love of everything holy, like, never comment out loud again.
Yeah. You know, this game, only 3 people really worry me this game. Jonathan Taylor, right? Alex Pierce. Now, who was the third person? God dang it. Now, I've been thinking about it all day. It was 3 of them. Jonathan Taylor. Tyler Warren. That's it. The tight end.
Yeah, safeties, man. Or tight ends, man.
We should
Yeah.
absolutely be worried about Tyler Warren. But I'm
Yeah.
also worried because, you know what? As much as people sit here and they dog on they dog on my boy Dewey, he's not playing.
Right.
So
Not
y'all about to
playing.
find out. Y'all about to find out whether or not we really needed Dewey or not. Because he's not playing. This is a hater's chance to shine right here.
So is Raywan Lane starting?
I haven't got the chance to read into everybody
Or
that's
is,
taking these other places because
For-
actually, D-Balls, I completely agree. I do think Dewey is needed. Does he give some stuff up here and there? Absolutely. But he's got the tenacity and the attitude that sometimes even when the defense is down,
Oh, Murray's back. That's right.
Murray has been practicing. They haven't said 1,000% that he is back.
Well,
he was limited participant. Now we're
Yeah.
expecting him to play.
Yeah. Well, if Dewey
Yeah.
out,
I will say too, though, he didn't have the non-contact jersey on, though, so I think he's a full go, more than
Right.
likely.
And
Yeah.
even then, you bring him back, and he was already missing from the lineup, so that still doesn't plug the Dewey hole specifically. So, I mean, him and Dewey were the starters at the beginning of the year. We've been
right.
mixing and matching and plugging and playing
We'll just be
ever
him and
since Derek Murray
Johnson.
went out anyway.
Yeah,
Just
it'll
be
be
Murray.
Johnson.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Johnson's
Right.
our number 3 safety right now.
Right. But I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if we do see Lane in there.
Well, Lane's been getting snaps.
Right.
He hasn't gotten a lot of snaps, but he's been getting snaps, and he's been playing pretty good.
I want to see more Rawan Lane. And the one injury about this year, other than Travis Hunter, obviously, that just absolutely crushes you, is Caleb Ransall. I
Yeah.
wanted to see Ransall so bad. So bad it ain't funny.
Right.
Because I almost am willing to bet an unspeakable amount of money that he would already have made his way to some sort of like significant snaps in the starting rotation, if not an actual just bona fide starter. That kid is fast. He's got good instincts. He's a downhill runner. Like he's everything you need from a safety. So I can't wait till he comes back next year. But that being said, though, y'all gonna find out this week. You're gonna find out whether or not we need a Dewey or not. Will they slide Jari into safety in some situations? I don't
doubt
personally believe so. No. I mean, for me,
Is
it's
Silman
me-
Craig still elevated?
I don't know.
Cam Silman Craig, the kid from Buffalo?
I don't know. The last few weeks they activated him off the practice squad, so I don't know if he went back to the practice squad. But they can only do that so many times before they have to sign him to the active roster. So,
But even then, he's not gonna stay. Johnson will be strong where he balls in short space and Murray at free, but Lane will be in 3 safety sets.
Yeah, I agree.
That's probably exactly what's gonna happen. I like that.
yeah.
And I would be completely comfortable with that. But I'm happy that Trayvon Walker's back. But at the same time, I personally, and I could be wrong, I didn't really feel like, especially not last week or the week before, that it was like, damn, we really could have used Trayvon right there, because people like BJ Green and them came in and were absolutely having field days over there.
Yeah.
And then while Trayvon was out, they put Josh over there, and it actually looked like he knew what he was doing sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But you know that, and you know, Travis Holmes brought up that question when we were on with him. You know, he was like, "Do you think they now start putting Josh on that side more now that we've seen it? We've seen that he can operate well over there." And I did tell him that, you know, they've been doing that even before Trayvon got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They were switching them. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago where we saw Josh and Trayvon on opposite sides,
Right.
just, you know, here and there. I think if I'm Campanelli and I watched any of the tape from the last 2 weeks, which you know he has, I'm absolutely switching them. Maybe not like 100%, but I'm definitely switching them somewhere in the 75-25%, like 75 switch, 25% standard that you had, because Josh Allen's production just goes through the roof when he's over there in comparison to what he does on his natural side. And
like
Trayvon seems to produce the same on either side.
Right.
So I think if you can get the same level of production out of Trayvon on the opposite side and it increases Josh's production to switch them, you'd be an idiot not to.
That is true. That is true. Hey,
Rob, I'm not saying that Trayvon's not good. I love Trayvon. I personally think Trayvon is better than Josh, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel that way also.
And that being said, like, I wasn't saying that we didn't miss him because he's not a good player. I'm saying we have the same caliber of player standing right behind him, and the same caliber of player right behind Josh. Because either way, bro, just BJ Green alone, that man is an animal.
Well,
Yeah,
he's gonna be a beast. Give him a couple more years. He's gonna be a beast. He already a monster right now. But my goodness,
I'm saying, wait till he gets a little bit more finesse in there. Oh God, that man is unstoppable. It's over.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of that too, though, is you know, BJ Green and Danny Strigow both are they're better pure pass rushers, whereas, which I don't think Josh Allen's gotten enough hate for this, like Trayvon has. I think it's pretty unfair. But like Josh and Trayvon are both one move pass rushers. Now Trayvon's honestly, I think at this point Trayvon is better at not being such a one move pass rusher. He still has his bull rush because that is his best thing in the arsenal. But like we've seen him cross chop, we've seen him swim, we've seen him spin, we've seen him dip and rip. I mean, like we've seen Trayvon do more stuff, but Josh, I mean, we've just been seeing the same thing out of Josh since he was a rookie. And nobody really ever calls him out on that. He's had the same moves. He's never done anything different. But people want to, you know, oh, well, you know, Trayvon, we should have got Aiden Hutchinson. Like, okay, cool, but we got Trayvon. So who fucking cares? Well, you can't say, oh, Trayvon sucks because he doesn't have pass rush moves. When we got Josh fucking Allen on the field, who's never had pass rush moves.
I agree. And I think at this point in Aiden Hutchinson's career, subjectively, I mean, there's a couple weeks here and there where they'll each have their go-offs, but at this point, they're both producing similarly.
Yeah. That is a good point.
Trayvon, I mean, Aiden Hutchinson went off early in his career, but at this point in their careers, they're both producing at roughly the same amount. So to just say definitively, oh, we should have taken this guy, we should have taken that guy, yeah, it's just a matter of opinion, and you want to be a hater, and that's cool. You do what you do, but nobody cares. So, no, also, DeBose did not get the credit for that sack. They fined him and still assessed it as
it was stupid.
The weakest call I've ever seen. And you know what I love? I love that immediately after that, he said, I ain't changing shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if he did that to Cam Ward or he did that to Anthony Richardson or, you know, Daniel Jones or, you know, it's just always the golden boys. It's always Herbert, Burrow, Allen, and Mahomes, but no one else gets those calls.
Yeah, I was about to say, God forbid BJ was on someone else's team and he did that to Trevor.
Oh,
the ref would have been like, the ref would have dapped him. He'd be like, damn, dog, that was good.
Right.
Good hit. Good hit. Way to get in there.
Exactly. You're right.
But I think this to I guess get into the game itself, like what we need to do to win this game. We just need to do what we've been doing. I think Trevor is playing really well. I mean, the Arizona game, 2 picks, not his fault. 2 picks, he's being a little too aggressive on some. And I can't say whether or not I love it or hate it. You obviously don't like turnovers, but at the same time, I don't ever want him to not rip the ball. Like if he feels like he's got it, take it. Because as soon as you get a starting quarterback and you make them feel like they can't throw the ball, when they feel like they've got a lane, they'll never make these needle throws that the great ones make. They'll always shy away from those. Trevor's never shied away from those. And then, the same people that are crying about those turnovers are the same ones that are saying, oh my God, he's the greatest of all time when he makes those throws. So, I mean, for me, I like the aggressiveness, and I love what I saw from him this past weekend. This past weekend, he was great. I loved it. And for Robert, stop the run and run the ball. Run the ball always sounds good. Everybody says you got to run the ball, you got to run the ball. We do have to run the ball. But we have been shown, and I don't know how many times we have to be shown, running the ball is not all we can rely on, because we keep doing that. And then when the run gets stopped, we're forced into pass situations and the defense knows it. That's when we start getting behind in games. We get behind the sticks. We shoot ourselves in the foot. We don't have the offensive line to just bully ball someone for a full 60 minutes. We do not have it. So if we're going to run the ball, we're going to have to rip PA. We're going to have to do a lot of things. Like the play action is going to have to be there. Receivers are going to have to run their routes, run them correctly, and look for the ball. I'm not saying any names, but you have to actually look for the ball if you're running the route. But yeah, I mean, it's optional. That being said, though, I mean, I'm glad that Parker has a chance to play this, which means the injury is not as bad as we thought. That's really good.
Yes.
Did they?
I've not at all seen.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That.
And they cut one. They cut one with no elevations.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying is weird. Like I could understand not elevating anybody if you still have Parker. Like if you have Parker off, because we still have Tim Jones and whatever to come in, which sucks. But still, but cutting one and not elevating is, unless they plan on elevating one of our practice squad younger receivers. I think do we still have Bray Boy and Pankel on our, or I don't know.
We got Cephas. Is Cephas still there?
I want to elevate Cephas.
Is there?
Yeah. I want to elevate Cephas yesterday. I don't care what nobody says.
He's like the quiet man everybody forgot about. Yeah.
I want to elevate Cephas, and I want to literally. If I could, I'd make the call down. Hey, get this man up, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Get him in there.
Because that was the first thing. Huh? Oh, that was the first thing I asked.
No. Cephas is on injured reserve.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Still?
Jalen McLeod and Eric Murray are designated to return. Cooper Hodges is still on the PUP.
McLeod's coming back?
Yeah, McLeod's on designated for return. Okay. I don't think that really does anything. Well,
it doesn't.
He's more of a linebacker than an edge rusher, so maybe. But we got Jordan Akins, tight end. Chandler Brayboy is still on there. We got Patrick Herbert still at tight end, which I'm surprised they didn't elevate Herbert or Akins while Strange is out. We got Tim Jones and Austin Trammell.
No, well, we know Trammell.
Did we sign him back to the practice squad?
I don't think so.
They probably just haven't updated it.
This is on their website. Well, he was on the active roster, though.
Yeah, because they cut him.
I'm wondering if they brought him back on the practice squad after.
I haven't seen anything say so.
Because I think he's old enough you can't just demote him, but I don't know.
Well, Robert said Trevor is like a coin flip game to game. I don't know. I don't really know if I agree with that. I think I see the same consistent decision making and the same type of throws. I think what's a coin flip game to game is protection in the scheme.
I think Robert is talking about what we call the Trevor Lawrence experience.
We waived him. We didn't cut him. We waived him, so he didn't get claimed. So he went to our practice squad.
Oh, okay.
That must have been what happened.
So he may actually get elevated tomorrow, though.
He could get elevated, yeah. Because right now on the
Jags are help
active roster, Diami Brown's back.
And
I forgot about him.
But do you trust him back there as a returner?
I mean, do you trust him over Trammell?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Trammell probably why he got deactivated is because Diami Brown's back.
And
Yeah,
you know
we
what's
got
great?
Brown,
I
Myers,
forgot-
Patrick, and BTJ.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, I did too.
Mm-hmm.
It said Trevor is the arsonist and the fireman.
I've seen
Sometimes-
that before.
Sometimes that is correct. Like, say, for instance, the Chargers playoff game, or even in Arizona. In
Mhm.
Arizona, 2 of them ain't on him. 2 of them is on him. You know, and it's one of the plays that is technically on him is just that's Buda Baker, man. Buda Baker's a dog. That's just 100%. That's Buda Baker. He's doing what Buda Baker does. That's why he's
Yeah,
touted as one of the best in the league. But you got to know better than to put the ball in harm's way around Buda Baker.
Well, Buda pulled a Devin Lloyd on him. He went to rush and then dropped back, and Trevor never saw
that
him.
was the linebacker.
Well, that's not that.
That
Buda,
was the
that
linebacker.
wasn't
that-
No, Baker was sitting over the middle and then jumped the route.
Yeah, Buda just read the play before Trevor did.
Yeah, that was a
okay.
linebacker that he like faked like he was going outside and then cut inside underneath.
Yeah, that wasn't Buda. I thought that was
No,
Buda. My
no.
bad.
But that's the
Okay.
thing. Both the picks that he threw that I would say are on him per se.
Mhm.
It's not like he just had a bad throw. What second half Trevor should have had blown trying to run down the middle all game against Sweat Simmons was idiotic.
Well,
yeah, no, we
well,
definitely just kept sending our guys right at the middle. At him.
look. You know what though?
But didn't
And
you
I'm
just say
glad-
we need to run
I'm
the ball
glad-
all the time? That's what I'm
wait a
talking
minute,
about.
Wait a minute. I'm glad he
No.
brought that up. I'm glad he brought that up because we were actually moving the ball in the second half, but that old nemesis called penalties kept popping up again.
Mhm.
Because I know Travis Etienne had 2 solid runs, at least 12 yards each, and they both got called back for penalties. So that's one thing that needs to be cleaned up this game because we cannot go in there and have 10 penalties to kill drives and stall drives because we just can't have it this game. I'm
No, you
sorry.
can't. No.
Yeah, but what Robert was saying though is true. We did have a lot of plays in the second half where we were just running straight in the A gap every play, and I'm like, why are we doing this still? Like,
I agree.
because ETN's bigger runs came when he was running towards the tackle, and
Mhm.
then,
Right,
but
exactly.
of course though they were getting called back because of penalties, and that's a problem. But like, I did see a lot of plays where I was like, okay, why did we just send ETN up the A gap? Like,
I agree. And that's where I'm saying though is like when you had those games where like we're dedicated to the run, it seems like we're dedicated to the run, but we're only dedicated to one type of run. And when you say run the ball, yes and no. So obviously I completely agree. I'm never running it up the middle 3 times in a row at Jeffrey Simmons. I'm not doing it.
Right.
You're just not gonna. You don't do that. But again, well, Robert, those sweeps only work so many times, and we don't have that many guards that can get outside
Exactly.
that fast. Like we got a couple of them, and once you run them outside 2-3 plays on a drive, they're done.
Yeah.
You done burn them out. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a whole fucking line swap and put all your second stringers in and hope they get out on coverage because they're not
look about the same.
right.
Nah. And I mean, and depending on what defense you catch the opposite team in also.
But that's the thing is that's why run becomes predictable. Because here's the thing, okay? Say the Titans bad defense, right? We're pounding up the middle. It's getting stopped because they know they've got the interior locked down. So if we want to keep running, they know there's only one fucking place you can run to.
You don't feel that Liam kind of called the dogs off a little bit in the second half?
No, I know he did. That's
Okay.
exactly what that was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that was. Because we were throwing the air out of the ball in the first half and going crazy. The second half, he was like, okay, we're good. We're good. He was
that's
like,
what
we
it
got enough
seemed
points.
like to me.
He was coasting.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. He called the dogs off, which I'm not going to say I was mad about. Because if you see the way their offense is moving, it did get to a point where you felt like this is not a game that we're in jeopardy of losing. Now, don't get me wrong. I personally hate them. So, in my personal opinion, foot on the neck until the game is over.
Right.
I don't even care.
I think this is rookie coach issue right now because realistically, if you're playing a team like the Titans, you want to put up as many points as you can because with how tight the division is right now, if the Texans beat the Chiefs and we lose one more game and they win out, it could come down to points. And and the Texans have been doing a little bit better lately. Now we have too, but like I think we are 16th and they're 17th, or we're 15th and they're 16th in points. We're very close. So I think honestly we should have just continued to put up points. That way, if there are any tiebreakers, we have all of our bases covered and our boxes checked. That's the only reason I would say this kind of like rookie coach where he's just trying to, I think, play a little more safe. And honestly, too, he's trying not to just beat the shit out of a team that's down on their
Kick
luck.
them when
whatever.
they're down. Yeah.
Right,
But at the same time, if you're really thinking about it, like technically speaking, the Texans could get first place and have a bye week. No, not first place. Sorry, they could get number one in the division and have home field advantage just based off of the fact that they could score a little bit more points than us down the stretch. Now, I don't think they will, and honestly, I don't care that we let up on the Titans. I'm just saying that's how I'm looking at it right now.
I agree with that. I think we've been talking about where those issues have shown through here and there.
Right.
But that's a rookie coach issue I'd like to have rather than some of the other issues other rookie coaches have.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. Is like I'll take those.
Yeah.
I'll take those.
And look, let's not forget the main thing. The game did get chippy.
Yes, it
the
did.
game did get chippy. That reminded me of the old rivalry right there. The Titans and Jaguars. That's why I was tapping thinking the rivalry has been renewed.
Hey, let's talk about our two UFC fighters, man. Let's talk about our boys. All right, Logan Cook. I fuck with you. You already knew I fuck with you, but I fuck with you, man. I love it. I love it. And then LaQuint Allen, that boy knows he a dog, boy. He knows that dude's been him all year long. It ain't nothing new, but it's just so good. He stood over top of that dude.
I realized a little late earlier when Robert said that he was talking about LaQuint Allen Jr. and not Larry Allen.
Oh, okay.
So that's my bad earlier.
I thought I was retarded.
I just didn't say anything. No, you're good. I realized a little late that was what he was talking about, not what I thought he was talking about.
Okay. But yeah. But I don't know.
You know what though?
What? Go ahead.
All these damn people talking about. All these people talking about. I don't know why Logan Cook's trying to get involved. Man, Logan Cook's been him. Logan Cook's put people on his ass a million times. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Logan Cook's been fined he's been penalized a couple times for big hits. Like Logan Cook ain't changed nothing.
Right.
Shoot, I remember when they used to have him do kickoffs in the preseason, and he'd get a penalty every year for just laying somebody out on the sideline.
It's cracking somebody, dude.
Yep.
People forget he's also 6'5", 230. Like
he's a punter, but he ain't a small dude.
Yeah, the dude is 20 pounds off of being Blake Bortles. Like let's not act like he's just some punter. Like he's the biggest punter in the league.
The tugboat.
Yeah, I mean, he makes McAfee look small. Like the dude's huge.
Yeah, he is big, and but that's the stuff I love, and I think that's another thing. Like Eric, I don't think we overstated enough how much that probably went into the decision to pull it back some. Because tempers were already really high. Yeah. And you don't want to risk losing some of your players in a game as big as this one we're coming up in.
That's true.
To a suspension.
Yeah, right. It's four quarters. So if they get suspended in the second half, they're missing at least the first half.
Wait a minute. That rule don't apply to the NFL, does it?
Is that just college?
That's college, but you lose them for a one-game suspension.
Oh,
yeah. You'll be ejected from that game and then the whole next one.
That's
right. They don't even care.
People don't really get suspended like that anymore. I don't ever remember the rules. I just know that one because that one, like, it's kind of dumb, Like,
but that's the thing, though, like, and say we're in the third and fourth quarter and we're still running it up on them because we clearly could have.
Yeah,
we were doing what we wanted. We were doing what we wanted to do. We run it up. Somebody goes after Trevor. Or Trevor gets hurt because somebody wants to just kill him because they're pissed off. Because I mean, you got players out there taking headshots like that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And they were doing it. So if that's the reason, I fully support it. Because you already know they're going to win that game. You don't know that the Colts are going to lose that game at that time, but no matter what, that this Sunday coming up is extremely important. And you already know that you're going to be playing them to either one, solidify the lead in the South, or you're going to be playing them to potentially tie them and take the lead for the South.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, this weekend was huge.
Right.
So, I mean, I can see how it goes back and forth. I mean, and the way Liam was talking before the game, like he almost said without saying, we know we're going to beat them. You know what I mean? Like he still played the political coach shit, that every coach has to play. But he pretty much said without saying, we got this and we know it. So coming in that week, I'm sure he had a game plan, was like, let's get up early, let's get the game over by halftime. And after halftime, we'll assess where we're at and see what we need to do. Because you don't want to hurt anybody, and you don't want to get somebody removed from a game.
Especially what you got coming up down the stretch. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, we got a gauntlet coming. We got the Colts twice.
Mm-hmm.
And the Broncos. Nobody give a shit about the Jets or the other Titans game. Nobody care about it.
Right. So,
but we got 2 Colts games and the Broncos. That's 3 real serious games.
That's 3.
I mean, we're talking about the number 1 seed in the AFC and the one team that could potentially right this minute challenge us for the lead in the South. So those are 2 monumental games. You cannot afford to be fucking around.
Exactly. So,
and I think Trevor's going to have to. They're going to have to let Trevor throw the ball.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they definitely will. I think since Jacoby Myers has come to the team, they have a little bit more expectation for the passing game now. You know what I mean? More confidence. That's what I'm thinking.
More confidence in the passing game. He has a check down outside of his tight end now.
Right.
And also, too, I mean, Parker Washington's more of a check down for him, too. Like, he's looking for one of those 2 guys, and he's looking for the big play to BT. And and honestly, they said they were going to ease him back into it. I think people are overreacting to the BTJ, situation. But, like, they said they were going to ease him back into it. They weren't just going to throw him out there and give him 10 targets. But that's something I'll be looking forward to this week, especially if Parker is out. Like, how are they going to manage BT, and like, what's his workload going to look like? And so that's kind of where I'm at, man. I just want to see how this plays out. I think we're kind of coming down the stretch, and we're in that weird limbo of like, this player's back this week, this player's out next week, this player's out this week, the next player's back next week. Man. So I'm just kind of ready to see how we handle it.
Yeah, I think BTJ's load is going to depend on whether Parker is playing or not. I really do.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
But honestly, though, like, when you look at BT, like, he's a number 1. Like, when you look at his production last year, you look at what he can be. He's a number 1 wide receiver.
Right.
But we're building a cast, especially if they re-sign Myers. Like, we're building a cast where we don't need him to be a 12 to 15 target a game receiver.
Right.
Or a 20 target a game receiver.
Right.
We have 3 wide receivers in Parker, Jacoby, and then Travis Hunter, where they are all 8 to 10 target a game receivers. And then you got Parker Washington, who's a 5 to 10 target receiver, depending on the game and the game plan. Right. And then you've got Brenton Strange, who's a 5 to 10 target tight end. And then you got Etienne and Tootin, who can tote the ball. But, it's like BTJ can be more set up for the long plays and the big plays when our offensive line can actually, block long enough to let a play develop.
Right.
So that's the big thing, man, is like, we just need to keep our foot on the gas and just get these guys the ball, let Trevor sling it. And I mean, with the running thing, I do think that Trevor Lawrence in this offense, we do need to run the ball more to get him started and fired up and going. And then as the game goes on, let him start to throw it more against these harder teams. Now, because I think there's that little bit of creep where he still does come out a little bit live sometimes now, where he's kind of not as adjusted and he's losing guys. He doesn't know who to throw. Doesn't have the same guys to throw to. But honestly, we need to test the run first. We don't need to like come out throwing 20 passes in the first quarter and then be like, all right, now let's try and hand it off. Mm-hmm. And it's like we need to try and hand it off, see what happens. And if we, like the Cardinals game, we give one to Travis, to the tackle, and he takes it 70 yards, and then all of a sudden we're just sending up the middle every play. Like, see what works, run some play action, and then let Trevor sling it as he gets more comfortable and more settled into the game.
That makes sense.
Every time Trevor throws 40 times, we lose the game. Yeah, it's because we're behind the sticks.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we run the ball 40 times in the first half to no avail, and we have to throw the rest of the game.
That's what happens too when we have penalties all the time.
Exactly. Which
you can't really run
back to that point.
Yeah, you can't really run on 3rd and 15.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
and that's my point. That's the thing that like Robert. I know Robert's just bringing it up for the point of the conversation, but like that's
Right.
the thing people want to keep going back to is like every time Trevor does have to carry the workload. Yeah, well, let's look at why he's carrying the workload because realistically, you never want your quarterback to have to throw 40 to 50 times in a game.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You
most
don't
quarterbacks
want
throw
that.
that much because they're losing, not because they're
Yeah,
winning.
you're throwing that much because you're behind and you have to make up ground right now, not over the course of the game.
Exactly.
So, of course, he threw for 40 times when we lost the damn game. That means we were behind to begin with. And then let me tell you this. I don't know if maybe you guys couldn't guess it or not, but I mean, me just being me and watching football for, some time now, like when I see a team that's down by 3 scores and, it's 3rd and 21 and next thing you know, they're lining up and I'm like, something tells me that's not a run.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but there's just an inkling I have. It's we're making the defensive coordinator's job too fucking easy in those
Too easy.
situations.
Right.
That's what we do. We've been running the ball too much in those situations. We run the ball. No success. Now guess what? Throw the damn ball. Guess what? They know. Like,
Right.
Look, if me and you, Robert, can sit here on our couches or in our seats or wherever we're at and say, damn, we ain't got no choice. We got to throw the ball now. You don't think a defensive coordinator knows that? I mean, I'm just telling you. So, yeah, if he's throwing 40 times a game, that's absolutely what it was taking to even have a chance in the game. Nah. We averaged 2.2 yards in Titans. I'm not even going to try to say it the way he's put because of the rookie coach up the middle. Hey, I think like we just talked about, though, that was intentional.
Right.
I promise you. Now, whether it was the right decision or not, we can debate that all day long. But that was intentional. That was not him saying, oh, let's just keep going back to the same run. That was him calling the dogs off. That's what it was.
Yeah. Because you felt we could score anytime we wanted to, really.
We could have scored anytime we wanted to, and they had no chance of doing shit on offense. They looked abysmal. Like, they looked worse than any offensive performance I think I've even seen us have in a very, very, very long time. Like, they were completely helpless.
Did that surprise you, though? Did that really surprise you?
Honestly, well, it didn't surprise me that they had a bad game. That's just, they're a bad team right now.
Right.
That's the truth of it. It did surprise me to see, like, just how bad. Because it was that bad.
Right.
It really was. Like, it wasn't just like, it really felt like you're watching a college team play a high school team. That's what it felt like. And we've been on the other side of that a million times.
Right.
But it still never even looked that bad. That was bad. That was really bad. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, Cam Ward's running for his life. He's holding the ball. He's getting smashed on every play. Passes are going here, there, and everywhere but to the receivers. Nobody's getting open. There's not a single rush lane to be found. Like, there was nothing. There was nothing. So when you think of it as Liam Cohen, first of all, if I'm Liam Cohen, I'm a first-year coach. I'm still trying to earn my respect, right? Respect is earned. So I'm not trying to come in your house and know just as easily that I could have came in and lost this game at the start of the year, week one for week one. Rookie head coach, I don't want you coming in and trying to blow me out of the water. If you beat me, you beat me. But, like, if we're in the third quarter and you're up by 3 scores and you keep fucking punching that motherfucker in just to make a point, I hate you. I hate you. And I promise you that in a couple years when my team is in a better stance, I'm going to make you look fucking ridiculous. And I'll never forget the way that went down right there. You'll never forget that. And as much as we want to sit here and we say points this, that is how it works in the league. That is how they view each other. That is the situation. That's why you see it is different when coaches don't shake hands at the end of the game. That is not a normalcy.
Right.
Okay.
And,
so look,
and remember, the Rams did it to us in London. They took their foot off the gas.
They did. They did take their foot off the gas. And that's what I'm saying is I'm not saying that I don't want to see us just run it up, because every fucking fan of any team ever wants to see their team blow somebody the hell out. You love that. Hell yeah. Yep. But at the same time now, there is a flip side of that coin, and we were just on the flip side of that coin at this time a year ago.
Right.
And not just that, though. Not even just that. I mean, I would like to think that it's probably because he knew the game we had coming up. And there were fights sparking off. I mean, for what, a solid like 2 drives, almost every other play, there was a fight or a skirmish at the end of the play. It was clear that tensions were fucking high. People were pissed. So that being said, you get to a point where you're like, all right, do I just keep rubbing it in? You got people like LaQuint Allen who is not scared. He's going to go pop somebody in their shit.
Yes, he is.
and fuck, Logan Cook's popping people in their shit. People are fighting, bro. You know what I mean? Like
right.
it's
yeah.
You gotta make a decision. What's more important? All these extra ass points, or making sure I have all of my key players available for next Sunday in the division game of the year.
Right. So that makes sense. Yeah, Devin, we talked about that. Too many penalties. Got to clean that up this week. Yeah. We spoke about that already, and we agree with you 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come. I always say this, but like, I really do. I think it is the truth. It's Trevor. It's on Trevor, because the run game, they've got a good front. They do. So,
well, yeah.
Run game's got opportunity. It has opportunity.
Yeah. They're missing
But we're not,
Grover.
Okay.
Grover, who are they missing?
Grover's missing.
Grover Stewart.
Yeah, is it Grover Stewart?
Yeah, and then but what's his name's coming back?
Who?
Fucking the other lineman.
Well, Robert, let me ask you something. With these points, right? Really, what's on the line is playing at home or away, because we're not playing for the first round bye, unless the Broncos just have, and the Patriots have an utter collapse, and even then, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the 4th or 5th easiest schedule remaining, and I'm pretty sure that the Pats are 1 and the Broncos are 2.
Yeah, so the collapse is probably not coming. So that being said, if we're talking about division where you got to think with the points and all that stuff, first of all, I think the Texans have scraped by a couple pretty bad teams. I don't think they look as impressive as everybody wants to say they do. I really don't. And I've always thought, I know what you're talking about, Robert. I'm getting to the point. I know what you're saying, to win the division. If we beat the Colts tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Sunday, we beat the Colts on Sunday. That's a 1-game lead. We split with the Texans, and the Texans have already, they still have to play the Colts again, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so there's still so many things to go on. I really don't think it's going to come to points. Yeah, it's a tight division race, but it's going to come to a game. I don't think it's coming to points. And even if we still got a game against the Jets and the Titans again. So say we need the points, right? We got 2 games towards the end of the season. Say we need the points. We'll run that bitch up. I mean, it just is what it is. But if you got to think situational too, like, is that the position to put all your players on the line and in jeopardy right there? Because you got the division game of the year next weekend. And not only do you have that game next weekend, but a couple weeks later, you got them again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's where I'm putting my players in jeopardy. I don't. Now, to win the division, hell yeah. Everything's on the line. You got to. So, say we're in a Week 18 game with the Titans and we're tied, but we just need to edge them out in points. If it gets scrappy, it gets scrappy. So be it. We win in the division. Fuck them.
Exactly.
But that's not the case right now. The case right now is we needed to win that game, and we did. I think that's where we always get fucked up. We get too damn greedy. We came into Sunday, and we had one thing we needed to do, was to win against a team that we were supposed to win against. Robert, don't you dare put that damn Jets juju on us. I think that's a one-off, bro. I've seen Justin Fields throw for negative yards.
Yeah, but Tyrod Taylor started now.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? That's good. That's okay.
Well, we'll talk about that when we talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. But even then, we're getting too damn greedy. We had one objective Sunday. Win a game that we were supposed to win. And we did that. And the only thing we really suffered is Parker probably pulled something. I mean, I don't even really know 100% what they're saying was going on, but something with the hip, but he has a chance at playing. But I mean, even more furthers the point. We're up big in a game. There's no reason to keep throwing our players on the line like that. We already lost one dynamic piece for the rest of that game.
Exactly.
I mean, so at a certain point, you got to be like, we did our job. The job is done for this week. We did the job. And then you move on to next week. And that's how this league works. You take it week by week. So I'm not mad at him. I'm glad. Because, damn it, a year ago, we would have lost that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I asked the question at the beginning that I did ask. You know, would you consider the season a success?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You got a first-year regime. You got a new head coach. Everybody's new, and most of them the youngest in their positions in the entire league. And you go from an abysmally terrible season to a year where even if we do fall apart, you were in the lead for the division. So we played meaningful football in December.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what you want to do.
I can't be mad about that.
Now, what y'all think in the comments? Huh? If the Jaguars don't win another game this season and the season ends with 8 wins, would you consider the season a success? I'm asking those in the comment section. Let us know what you think. That should be fun.
I'm gonna tell you this though, we better damn not.
Well, I agree with you. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. You know, actually, I'm looking at like, okay, man, we got a chance to get double digits. You know what I mean? So yeah. Robert says, okay, you know, at the end of the season when it goes to points. Oh, okay.
All right, Robert. We'll remember this.
Robert said he's not gonna forget this conversation.
I won't forget this.
Well, Robert, you know what? If we win out, we won't have to worry about this conversation.
That's true.
So yeah, let's go on and put this on the side for right now.
Yeah, if we win out, and even if the Texans win out, they can't beat us. But the Colts ain't winning out.
Right.
They losing twice. At least to us.
At least to us, right. Exactly.
That's right.
So that knocks that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes it easy, doesn't it?
Mm.
You know, and the crazy part is, you know, although we make it sound like it's a do or die, win or lose, win or out type of thing Sunday, we could lose that game and still be okay. You know,
we just need to win 2 more games, really, and we're pretty much in. Not guaranteed, but like if we win 2 more games, we're at 10 wins.
Right.
I mean, if we win out, oh boy, let me tell you.
Well, let me tell you something. If we manage to win out, we're hot at the perfect time.
The perfect time, yeah.
And we're number 1 in the division.
We
might be. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be, but we might be number 1 in the NFL if we go 13-4.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something though. That you know what's crazy about that is being subjective. We could beat each of our opponents for the rest of this year, like easily.
Yeah.
The Broncos have shown glaring holes. The Colts have definitely shown glaring holes. Shane Steichen's a fucking retard. I don't care what anyone says. That guy is an idiot. He's a fucking rock.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, he's dumb.
They honestly
dumb.
I hope they don't, because I don't want the Colts to like be good all of a sudden. But I hope they need to get rid of Steichen.
Me too. Honestly, and even for our good friend Jeff's health.
Yeah.
I hope for his sake, because he's gonna stroke out and die. God, dude.
Well, the
meltdown was real.
With that being said, I hope they help him get rid of Walker Little, because sometimes I be worried about you, Trevor.
Oh, I worry about me every weekend, brother.
Yeah, man. Trevor's one hit away from Trevor.
Dude, I'm one more blindside or like just straight on sack from Walker Little's incompetence away from I'm gonna check out early. Like I cannot stand that shit. Like, oh,
Oh.
dude, nothing bothers me more than a quarterback that's trying to do their job, and not just this is not just a Trevor thing. This is like across the league watching football thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point of being so fucking big if you can't even be in the way?
Right.
Jesus.
No, I agree, Robert. I agree, but I will say though that like Peterson, the one thing we're not seeing out of this staff that we saw out of Peterson is going for it every fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the one thing we're not seeing out of this staff, or we're not seeing out of the staff that we saw out of Peterson, was no growth by Trevor. I mean, Trevor's gotten better as the year's gone on, in my opinion.
I agree.
There was no complexity change in the offense. I don't know, man. It's going to be. I don't know. We're going to see.
I also saw your comment, Robert, that Trevor has 2026 to prove something. I don't think so. I think we're 10-4 potentially. We're 8-4 right now, but we're looking at damn near guaranteed 2 more wins at least. Not literally, but you know,
we could very well be 13-4 at the end of the season.
I mean, dude, what more?
Last year?
What the fuck? What more does he have to prove to you?
Because we barely made the playoffs that first year with Peterson. I mean, this would be like, oh yeah, we good. We making the playoffs.
Yeah,
and we got to play the Broncos again. So I think people don't realize though too. We got to play the Broncos again, or not again, but like we still have to play them. If they lose one more game and they lose to us, we jump them. If we
exactly.
Win out.
Well, and that's my thing is like, what more does he have to prove? Like, you guys are still acting like we're a fucking 3-win team. You guys still like are putting Trevor on this cross of crucifixion, like he is the sole reason we're losing games. We are 8-4, brother.
Yeah, but
and we're playing for the game. We're playing for the division lead this Sunday. What are you talking about?
A lot of fans don't care. To them, Trevor is the problem with the team.
And you know what? That's okay. You just show me that you have no IQ, and I'll continue to accept that. I'll accept that as your letter of resignation as a confident football fan. You can just tell me that you're a guy that watches the TV and screams because you have nothing else to do. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just being honest, because here's the thing. Where's all these people at when Josh Allen threw 3 picks the other night? He's still touted as one of the best in the league. The shit happens. That's what happens in football. If you've got a quarterback that plays with confidence, which they have to.
Nah, bro. Trevor could win the Super Bowl and nobody. He could win the Super Bowl MVP, winning the Super Bowl, and fans would still say, "Oh, he only got there because of his players," and he only this and he only that.
The hate on him is so forced, is what I'm trying to say. Like, and Trevor has a Jameson. And first of all, Jameson had one of the coolest years ever. I don't care. I would pay money to watch Jameis Winston start every week of the NFL season. I don't give a shit. Okay, but let's be real here. Let's talk about it then. So he also has the highest drop rate. If you're gonna talk about it, talk about all of it.
Well, then too, Jacoby Myers comes in after everybody said that he throws the uncatchable football and hasn't dropped a pass and said he could catch passes in his sleep from Trevor. So
again, mic drop, bitch. It's tough. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just that real. It's that real. I mean, seriously. And the same people saying, "Oh, it's Trevor's fault." Trevor's the only reason you have a chance to win, even in the games that we lost. I mean, dude, Chume Doga single-handedly lost us a game. That Trevor slung a fucking dart to get us out of bounds and in position for the field goal to win the game. I mean, bro, you can't be like, we have 4 losses. Do you understand that? We have played 12 games and we've only lost 4 times. What more do you want from him? I mean, fuck. Like, I just don't understand.
They want an interception-free, incomplete-free game from Trevor Lawrence. They want that perfect game. Okay,
he's got to go. He's got to go 25 for 25 every week.
Exactly.
6 touchdowns.
Go for 350, 400 yards a game. You know, with a 90 to 100.
All right, Robert, here's what I want you to do. Rating. You go find me a quarterback in the league that throws a perfectly consistent every fucking time on easy short dump off passes. I'll fucking wait because you won't.
Yeah, let's also check that with Show me a quarterback that every single time they throw an easy short dump off doesn't have somebody in their face or have to throw over people because his linemen are turnstiles.
And you know what, Robert? Defense has saved us a lot. Okay, so what? So would you rather be in the Bengals position?
Yeah, have him be the best quarterback and lose games.
I mean, that's the thing. You're going to have an answer for everything I say because you want to be a hater. Or not really. You don't actually want to be a hater. You just like getting me riled up, and that's why I fuck with you, low-key. But
Robert said defense has saved us a lot. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why they call defense. That's their job.
But even then, you're also the same person that's in our comments week in and week out talking about how BTJ has to get his shit together. And talking about like what the fuck has De'Ami Brown done? Who knows? Because he ain't done shit but be hurt and drop shit. So I mean,
that's been a disappointment. I expected more from him.
Yeah, early in the season he was playing pretty good, but
right. I mean, he looked good, and then he dropped a couple touchdown passes. You're like, okay, that's kind of scary. Like, don't do that. Don't start that. And then bro just gets hurt and does nothing.
See though. That's something too. Though is we don't know how long he was potentially playing hurt, and I know because he got hit a couple times early in the season and like came back out there or came back out the next game. So he could have been hurt. And I don't know.
I'm not write him off.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
But and Robert, you're right. The Broncos are where they're at because of the defense. But you know where the Broncos are at right now? The number 1 seed in the fucking AFC. That's where the Broncos are at right now. And you know what? You know what else the Broncos are at? Having beaten both of the prior Super Bowl teams. That's where the Broncos are at right now.
Yeah, well, defense wins championships is a saying I've heard many times.
It's real shit.
Been proven many times.
It's real shit because you can score. You can score, but the Bengals are the perfect example of that. You can score as many points as you fucking want, but if your defense couldn't cover a bed, it's over for you.
Shoot. Last thing I got to say is how many Super Bowls did Tom Brady win without having a top 10 or a top 5 defense? Maybe one, but probably 0.
Yeah.
Settle.
Yeah, DeForest Buckner. Yeah, DeForest Buckner. That's who's out.
Yeah, is he actually out?
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, okay. I thought he was coming back. Sweet.
No.
Hell yeah, that's good.
Yeah, well, that's all I got. I still fuck with you, Robert.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Enjoyed it. Always a good time. Love talking with y'all folks and love the fact that y'all actually will come in here and talk back to us and have a good time.
Right.
On phone. No, I'm just kidding.
Duval. Go Jags.
All right, baby. Worm, what's up?
What up, Worm?
Worm.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace out.